Boxing family, the wait is over. Mike Tyson, Jake Paul is happening tonight. And folks, you won't believe what went down leading up to the fight. So sit back, relax, buckle up, pay close attention. Jam-packed video coming your way. Let me start by giving a big thank you to all the heavy hitters out there who regularly tune in to the channel. And if you're new or you stop by regularly but haven't subscribed, I invite you to join the family by hitting that subscribe button. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the big event happening tonight. Not only do we have Mike Tyson and Jake Paul in the main event, but we have a decent fight card. Another big match you will see is Amanda Serrano against Katie Taylor. Folks, the first fight was action-packed. The second fight is going to be action-packed, where Amanda Serrano is going to look to get payback. But let's shift gears back to the main event. Mike Tyson, Jake Paul. So if you look at the fight, we have the old lion who was a beast when he was in his prime. I'm talking about Iron Mike Tyson against the young lion. We have the problem child who jumped into boxing at a late age and is making noise. That is Jake Paul. Old lion versus young lion. So leading up to the fight, there's been interviews, there's been press conference. Most recently, we saw the press conference in New York. And folks, it's incredible to see Mike Tyson's demeanor. He looks frustrated. He looks like he's over training, over the media, over the camera. He looks like he is ready to step inside the square circle. On the other hand, Jake Paul is having fun. Jake Paul is marketing. Jake Paul is selling the fight, is trying to make the atmosphere lively. Mike Tyson is not playing that game. He is simply ready to step inside the square circle. And that's where things get interesting. Because if we see 2% of the Mike Tyson from his prime, I can assure you that Jake Paul will get knocked out. But that's if we see 2%. Keep in mind, at this point, Mike Tyson is 58 years old. Jake Paul is 27 years old. There is a tremendous age gap. Young against old, youth against experience. Which one is going to come out on top? Well, let's talk about it for a bit. Mike Tyson has the experience, but what he doesn't have anymore is going to be the reflexes, the speed. Jake Paul has the reflexes, the speed, but he doesn't have the experience. What Mike Tyson needs to do is get in there, make it a brawl, go balls to the wall in the first few rounds. I'm talking about, well, keep in mind, it's going to be 8 rounds, 2-minute rounds each one. What I believe that Mike Tyson has to do is go in there, apply the pressure from round 1 all the way up to round 4, go balls to the walls. That's 8 minutes of fighting. If he manages to catch Jake Paul is going to go night-night. Because the last thing that leaves a fighter is power. Reflexes are out the door. The speed fades away. The stamina is not the same, but the power is still there. So if Mike Tyson manages to use whatever stamina, whatever cardio condition he has to land on Jake Paul, I believe that Jake Paul is going to go night-night. That being said, if Jake Paul moves around the ring and take Mike Tyson to deep waters, to the 7th round, to the 8th round, then there's a very good chance that Jake Paul is going to win the fight. Folks, what I am hearing on these boxing streets is that many folks appear to be concerned for Mike Tyson. I believe Tyson has enough in the tank to don't get hurt, enough in the tank to don't take much punishment, enough in the tank to go in there and collect a decent paycheck. But does he have enough in the tank to win the fight? That's the question. So folks, this is going to be taking place on Netflix, not pay-per-view. Big ol' shout out to Jake Paul and his team for putting this on Netflix. So what that means is that if you have a Netflix subscription, you're able to watch the fight. No need to stream it on the side. No need to look for it on TikTok. No need to buy a $50, $100 pay-per-view. Simply tune into Netflix and you'll be able to watch the fight. So we have the young lion against the old experienced lion. Now, the question to you is simple. Who do you have? Do you believe Jake Paul takes the win? Or do you believe that we'll see Mike Tyson rise to the occasion at this stage in his career? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel, or if you stop by on the regular but haven't joined the Heavy Hitter family, I cordially invite you to consider hitting that subscribe button so I can keep you up to date with boxing news. Peace.